Hi guys, my name is Megan and welcome to my very first video. I am super excited to be here with you guys. I have so much stuff that I want to bring to this channel. I love YouTube, so I'm just really excited to be here and to start this journey with you guys. I've been thinking about starting a channel for quite a while now, and I'm just really excited to sit down and start this journey. I kind of came up with a series of videos that I'd like to do right off jump. A little backstory. I am engaged and living with my fiance. We plan to get married in April of next year. And we are also in the process of, starting the process of buying a house. So there are a cajillion areas of our apartment that need to be organized and gone through and decluttered. And one specific area was my makeup. I've had this massive box sitting in my closet full of makeup, and jewelry and hair care. But I took all the makeup out and I kind of organized it, and I decided to put a little series together and kind of go through the different sections of what I have and figure out what I want to keep, what probably needs to be thrown away, and maybe a couple things that I might be able to donate or give to friends and family. But I'm just not into makeup like I used to be. I do wear it often, but kind of more simple everyday style makeup, and I have that separated into my makeup bag. But this is kind of like the outer layers of everything. You know, I've got some vibrant colors in here. I've got some like eyeshadow creams, and I've got some loose powders. I have a couple face palettes in here that I want to go through. I have high-end, I have drugstore, I have some stuff from the Dollar Tree, and I have some stuff from Sephora. I have stuff from beauty boxes, and I have stuff that was given to me for birthdays and holidays. So I have a huge, compilation of different things, but today we are going to go over my eyeshadows. Like I said, I have a lot of little single eyeshadows, and I have quite a few palettes. Some are bigger and some just have 3 or 4 colors in them. So one of the first ones I want to start with that I see right here on the top is by Maybelline. It's the Blushed Nudes palette. I wasn't a huge fan of this when I got it. I mean, it is gorgeous. These colors are just stunning. You can tell that I've definitely gotten into some of them. I mean, this color right here is just gorgeous. This kind of like cranberry, rosé color. I don't even know how to explain it. And a bunch of these pinks and kind of the browns and the golds mixed together. I mean, this is definitely a palette I go for. I gravitate towards. These are colors that I love, but I just felt like the blending and kind of the pigmentation wasn't the best. So you had to kind of really layer it on there. That or it didn't show up very good. So with that being said, I think that this might be one. I might hold on to this just because I haven't used it in so long. So I might want to try it one more time. And if it just doesn't do the job that I wanted to do, I'm probably going to let it go. But I think for right now, I'm going to hold on to it because I really do love those colors. All right. I know one thing right here is I'm getting rid of. This is a Revlon eyeshadow cream palette. I definitely use the crap out of it. It's like the creamy shadows that you put on, but they crease really bad if you don't use the right eyeshadow primer. So plus this is probably very old and it's probably very dirty. Sticking my finger in there, rubbing it on my eyes. So I think I'm going to pass on that one. I have a Ulta Metals palette, and it's a jewel toned shadows. I do love the colors, but I will say the payoff is just not there. There's a lot of fallout. They're very dusty. They don't blend very well. They're very like light. Like I said with the Maybelline palette, you have to really like play around with this to build the kind of like, if you want it to be pretty dark. You know, like when you put eyeshadow on and sometimes it just goes on really well, and then sometimes it just is like this dark blue isn't dark blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure if I swatched it right now, it would probably not do. See, like, it's just, you can see it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just not as pigmented as I would personally like it to be. But then again, it also is nice sometimes when it's not, for kind of like an everyday look for me personally. I do like a lot of the colors, especially the jewel tones with fall around the corner. This actually might be really nice. I think with the Maybelline palette, because I haven't used this one in a long time, I might hold on to it, especially since it's pretty new. I mean, it's not new, but it's like new to me using it. I haven't used it very much. So I think I might hold on to it, play around with it a little bit more. Probably should have brought something to wipe my hands off with, but that's okay. The next palette is literally one of my favorites. It's the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. This thing, oh, when I got it, I almost died. This one, hands down, one of my favorite palettes ever. I love this smoky looks. I love those dark blues and grays, and then you have some of your lighter shades, and all of these have like the shimmery, and then you have your matte colors down here. Seriously, one of my favorite palettes. I don't dabble into this very often because it is such darker colors, and as of recently, you know, maybe like in the last year or so, I definitely don't wear as dark of colors on my eyes, especially not as an everyday kind of thing. Maybe if I was going out, but I don't go out that often anymore. Between work and taking care of the home, I'm home a lot. And that's why I decided I wanted to start a YouTube channel, so that way I had people to talk to. Well, you know what I'm saying. All right, the next palette is the Naked 2 palette. And this is also by Urban Decay. And I remember the first, when I got this. I got it for Christmas, probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even 5 years ago. It was the very first high-end product I had ever gotten, and I asked for it for Christmas, and I got it, and I was over the moon. Probably one of the best gifts I had gotten in a long time. But this palette right here is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I have the kind of matte brown, and then I have this lighter color right here, and then that color. These three right here, what I have on my eyes tonight. And seriously, this palette has gotten me through many looks. I love all the neutral colors. I love the kind of neutral tones of it. You've got your mattes and your shimmers and your blending color. It's perfect. Hands down perfect. I can't say enough about it. Here's another. I don't even know where this came from. It's one of those like creamy eyeshadow things. It has some cute colors in it, but again, this is something that I mean, these are nice, but I'm just not really into the cream-based shadows. At least not anymore. Just not a fan. This has been a fun palette to have. This actually is from the Dollar Tree or like Family Dollar. It's decently pigmented, but if you just put on like a white and then put this on top, or if you use like a damp brush, these colors actually pop a lot better. I've done many Halloween looks using this, especially these blues, and it's cruelty free right there. But I just don't think that I will get into this anytime soon. I haven't touched it in several years, so I think I'm just gonna pass on this one. If I ever decide to do a look where I need a color like this, I can just go out and purchase that color. I do have a couple individual shadows that are kind of in this blue family, and those are the ones that I always gravitated more in this palette. So I think I'm just going to hold on to those and pass on this. Let's kind of skip around into some other ones. Maybe some of the loose or the single shadows. I'm looking at a couple right here. I have like so many of these Almay single shadows. I found a really good deal one day at CVS. I don't know if they were going, like if they were getting rid of the brand at the store, or if they just had a really good deal. I know I had coupons. Back in the day, I was a big couponer. But we'll just quickly go over some of these. I know I have more. I just don't know where they're at. But here's the ones I do have. So this one is called Petal, and it's kind of like a light pink color, which is pretty. I don't think I've ever used any of these. So I'm probably going to hold on to them to play around with them. Then I have this like purple one. It's called Lilac. It's kind of like a light purple color. And then I have this darker purple one, and it's called Vintage Grape. That one. And then I have this one. It's called Cashmere, and it's kind of like a cream, kind of a nude color. It would be a good base color to start your shadows off, or like I said, to put on first and then put your brighter shadow on top to kind of make it pop. And then the last one I have is called Peach Fuzz, and it's definitely a peachy color. So I have those. All right, the next ones that I see, let's see, we'll kind of group them together. I have two of these Urban Decay shades, and I know specifically I got both of these from Ulta in the birthday thing they do each year. And so the first one I have is called Midnight Cowboy, and I'll open it so you guys can see. It's like a kind of champagne color, and I know I've used this one often. I like this one kind of like how I have today, the lighter in the kind of corner of my eye. So I've used that one often. I like these Urban Decay shadows. I've always liked Urban Decay quality. So I've, all their shadows I really enjoy. And then I haven't, the other one I have is called Last Call. And this is like a kind of like a maroon color. Kind of like a dark purple maroon. And I've used that one a few times. So I'm definitely going to hold on to those. I have a couple Ulta quads. These little ones you get in like their little, when you purchase like $25 or $30 in Ulta brand, you get like the little cosmetic bag that has all the Ulta stuff in it. I'm not a huge fan of the Ulta brand cosmetics, They have a few good pieces here or there, but a lot of the stuff that they put in the free gift isn't the best quality. I don't know if it's just like it's just made to not be the best quality or what, but this one is called the Romantic Eyeshadow Quad. It has silk, organza, elegance, and eggplant. I definitely like the 4 colors, the combo, but I just feel like I have this already kind of in the Maybelline one. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one. And then the other one I have is the Natural Eyeshadow Quad, and it has Sunrise, Khaki, Sage, and Copper Bronze. And there's that one. And I feel like I have these shadows already in something different. And I think I'm just gonna pass on this one as well. Just not a fan of the quality, and I think that I'm just gonna pass. And I feel okay about that. All right, I do have some of the Balm eyeshadow, the cute little books. I'm pretty sure all of these either came in an Ipsy bag or a Birchbox. Let's do this one. It's called Meet Matte Trimony, and this one is, let's see, I guess it's Matte Cuber is the color, but it is like a kind of a purpley reddish brown color. I actually really like this color, and I might hold on to this. I like that one. And this one is Bahama Mama. It's a bronzer. These are all like samples. It says bronzer powder, so I guess this is a bronzer. I don't know. I thought it was an eyeshadow. I'm sure that you could use it either way, but it's kind of like, it's just like a chocolatey brown color. It's definitely a good transition shade or like a warm shade to wear on the outer edge of your eye. And then the last one is called, I think it's called Fit, and it's like a coppery color, and it has like a shimmer in it. I actually really like that one too, so I'm probably gonna hold on to those 3. One thing I see right away that I know I'm not a fan of is this Japanese. I don't know how you say it, but I got a sample size of this the packaging is really cute. But I always had a hard time opening this. Let's see if I can get it open. As you can see, I have never used it. I am just not a fan of this color right here. I do like this color, but I'm just, again, I have this color in other things, so I think I'm just gonna pass on this one. Because this has never been touched, I should be able to give this away or donate it to someone, so I'm gonna pass on that. I'm looking at this one while I'm sitting here. I'm also gonna pass on this. This is another kind of cheapy eyeshadow palette that I've received, for the holidays. I never really gotten into this. These kind of shadows don't have very good quality or very good pigmentation, so I know this one I'm gonna get rid of. I know this Ulta one also was like with a free gift. These are also not very good quality shadows, so I'm gonna pass on this one. I can't remember if this Ulta palette, I'm pretty sure that this also came in a free gift. It was like the big thing in the gift. I've obviously swatched. I may have used this one or I swatched it, but they're all matte shades except for this top one right here. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but I just feel like these shadows, they're so like, see, this is this middle like kind of brown color right there. It's just not very, like it doesn't swatch well. It's not very pigmented. They're very powdery. I think I might pass on this one as well. I don't know. We'll hold on to that one and we'll see. I have so much here. Like I feel like this is going to be a 2-part video. Let's see. I do have, I don't know why I have so many, but I do have so many of these Avon quads. Backstory, oops, upside down. Backstory, I used to sell Avon way back in the day, and I would spend more money than I was actually making. So I decided to part ways, but of course I had purchased like a gajillion things. I will say the quality of these are really good. I never really see people use Avon, so it's kind of interesting, but this one is called the Purple Haze Quad, and as you can see, it has like all the different purples, and it has this really like pretty gray color right there. I couldn't think of the word. I actually think I'm gonna hold on to all of these because from what I can remember, these all have really good quality. This one is actually really pretty and would be gorgeous on for Thanksgiving or fall time. This like blue color right here, oh, so beautiful. And this like burnt orange, gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. Let's see what this one is. Not a fan of this look. I like the blue and the this one right here is like a purple, but I'm not a fan of this gold. I actually think I might pass on this one because I feel like I have a gajillion of this blue color, which I don't think you're gonna see tonight because I know I'm missing some shadows. I'm sure they're around here somewhere, but I think I'm gonna pass on this one. All right, and then let's see what this one is. Okay, so this one you can tell I've used a lot. This is their Blushing Raisins Quad. It's a very neutral palette. You've got, you know, your lightest, you know, these are your crease colors and your blending colors all the way. I mean, it's almost comparable to the way I have my eyes done right now. So, I think I'll hold on to this just to remember the quality and see, because these are good to keep like in your makeup bag for traveling. Here's a good one. This is also a good one. I know I've used this one quite often, especially this purple color you can see right here. Again, not a fan of this like yellow, but all the other colors are really good. And these are so good to have to keep in your makeup bag or like when you're traveling, so you don't have to bring a huge palette with you. You just have these quads, and here is the all green one. And I actually was holding on to this one to show you guys. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. This palette right here is pretty old. I mean, I know they still sell these, I believe. But this particular palette I know I've had for a very long time. And I always kept it for this green color. But I think I might just keep this one since it has like different hues of green. Green really pops, like makes my eyes pop. So I think I'm going to hold on to that one. And I think I'm going to pass on this Wet n Wild one. I have a couple other really cheapy palettes. This is like the other one I showed you. It's like in the purple theme. And then we've got this one in the blues. The quality of these, I mean, this is really pretty and it would be good, but the quality just isn't there, and to me it's not worth keeping. And then the other one I have is this one, and it's like in the purples and blues, and this one also kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay Smoky, and that one's just way better quality. So I'm going to pass on these. And I'm also I have this LA Colors I don't even know why I have this. I've never used it. I probably got it as a gift. It's definitely like a good color combination, but again, I have such sensitive eyes, and it's really almost pointless to use stuff that is just going to make my eyes hurt, or that just doesn't have, like, I mean, if you can see it right there. I mean, it's definitely got some payoff, but I mean, that's definitely a pretty color. I don't know if you can see that right there, that brown color. It definitely has a lot of fallout. Let's see this color right here. That's actually really pretty. Well, this actually is not as bad as I thought it was. Maybe I'll hold on to it. Play around with it some more. I have this Almay, one of those, it's called Intense Eye Color. It has like the crease and the different layers of how you should do your eyes. I'm gonna pass on this as well. I just feel like I have so many of the same color. Here's another one of those palettes. So I guess I got these for Christmas. Don't care for those colors, so we're gonna pass on that. This actually is a really pretty palette, these colors together. Let's swatch this green color. I want to see how this would be. Let's see. It's not too bad. You can hardly see it. It's this green color right there. They're just not very pigmented, but honestly, at the end of the day, sometimes that's not the worst thing. For little old me who doesn't have tremendous makeup skills and just wants a little bit of color on her eyes, sometimes you don't want something very pigmented. I mean, for me personally, I can't speak for anybody else. I know there are a gazillion YouTubers who are so good at what they do, and they wouldn't want anything that didn't have very good pigment. This one is Pacifica. I'm pretty sure this came in like a Walmart beauty box, I think it was. These colors are really pretty. Let's see what this like gold color looks like. I'm running out of swatch area. It's so light, but you can kind of see that right there. It's pretty, but I feel like I have so many of these colors. Here's one that's very close to that. This is Stila. It has like a gold and like a bronze and then like a champagne. And I mean, these are good for like the corners of your eye to make them pop. I put it right there. It just looks shiny. But these colors are kind of in the Urban Decay ones. I don't know. This is a good palette. I think I might hold on to that one. All right, and then I have this other kind of big one. I got this in a FabFitFun box. The lid is broken on it, which actually works because it has a mirror. But I really like these colors, and what's really fun about this is you can literally take them out. They're all magnetic, and you can purchase, I don't know what brand this is. Like I said, it came in a FabFitFun box, but you can like interchange them. So like this is a palette that I already got, but you can go onto their website and you can get colors that you like, and you can build your own palette. I haven't really used this very much. I think I only swatched it, but it's still so new that I'm gonna hold on to this and kind of play around with it. I wish that the lid wasn't broken, but that's okay. We're just gonna pop that right back on there. It's magnetic, so it'll stay in place. All right, we're gonna keep that one. I have this NYX palette. It did come in an Ipsy bag, and I really like this one. I actually haven't used it very much. A lot of these palettes I have barely even touched because I have so many, I don't know what to do. And I always reach for my Urban Decay. So, I have this one as well, but it's, remember I said Avon? Well, they had like their little side partner, Mark. I had this palette. I used the crap out of this, but these colors, are so similar to the Urban Decay Naked 2 that I'm just going to part with that one. I have a lot of random shadows in here. Nothing that's really like I feel is worth talking about. A lot of them are just the same. There are a lot of loose powders. I do have this one. It's Steve Laurent. I have never heard of this before. I think this came in an Ipsy bag, but this color is literally fire. Like, let's see. Like, you could build this. Oh my God, it would be, that's what I call pigment right there. Oh, that is so beautiful. Definitely gonna keep this one. We are at almost 32 minutes, and I feel like I've had you guys on here forever. I'm gonna skip the rest of those, these like loose shadows and single eyeshadows. This really pretty copper color. Some of the, I'll just go through them and figure out. I have a lot of the same, like this one's broken, this NYX. And it's kind of like a champagne color, so I'm just gonna pass on that. The packaging is really cute though. This little bow, how cute is that? And then I have this, I think this is L'Oreal. Yeah, L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. It's called Amber Rush. I got a lot of these back in the day. I only have one here. But they're like these shimmer pot things, and it's kind of like a cream base, but they're so freaking gorgeous. Right here, like look at that. And what I like about this is it doesn't give that like crease, like when you blink your eyes, they start like coming off. I do want to share this. I think I've had this for, I don't know how long. It's Red Ginger Cosmetics. I ordered it. It's very dusty. Sorry about that. I ordered this online like 100 years ago. You can see my TV. And it is a professional eyeshadow palette. I don't know how professional it is. I will say that it definitely has a lot of really good pigmented eyeshadows, but this thing has every color under the sun, and that's why I was saying, like, I really don't need those crazy vibrant single shadows or those cheapy eyeshadow palettes, because I have this minus 2 colors. Like I said, I've had this thing for like ever. But isn't this the coolest thing you've ever seen? I mean, you've probably seen really cool shadow palettes from like Jaclyn Hill. All of the Morphe palettes, those are super cool, and I'd love to have one. But these are very pigmented. They're crazy colors. I mean, look at this. I will say the only thing that sucks about them is they're very tiny, but that's okay. Like, look. Like, if you just build this pink, this hot pink color right there. Oh my God, stunning. Imagine if you put this like aqua and this pink. Ooh, that'd be a cool eye look. Definitely not gonna get rid of that. I have done so many fun looks with that. Gonna keep it. We'll go over these are all face palettes. We're at 35 minutes, so I'll make it quick. This is an Ulta contouring kit. It has like the little face on there, and when you open it up, it has like your powders, it has your bronzers and your highlighters. This was worth, it was $18. It says right here, and it was definitely not good quality. It is just full, it's just very powdery. It's like not, it's nothing is, there's no shimmer, there's no shine, it's just powder. And very, very far from my color complexion. So I don't even know why I still have this. We're just gonna part with that one. I do have a Sephora face palette, and this is like, it's a concealer palette. And let's see, take that off. And it has all your different shades of concealer. It has your green color right there for redness. You have like your yellow and all your different cream bases. I am not a fan of cream-based products like this, but I love this palette. I love the green, like for the redness, and like the yellow. It has all it. It's just a great concealer palette. I don't use it very much because usually I just use concealer sticks, like the, like the kind that have the doe foot applicator you just apply. They're a lot easier to use on the go, and I am always needing something on the go. I don't have time to pull out palettes. That's probably why I haven't used a lot of these in a while. The next one I have, I also asked for Christmas one year. When I was really into makeup, like really big, like I wore like a full face every day like crazy, was this blush palette. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's their professional blush. It's 10 colors, and I just think this is stunning. Clearly haven't used it hardly at all, but it has some of your like neutral colors. For me, like this would be a good bronzer. And but you have like your darker mauve, you have like your orangey. This wouldn't necessarily look good on me, but these pinks would look really good. This color would look fabulous on me, especially in the fall. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to this, and definitely gonna play around with that more. And then the last one I have is the Love and Beauty by Forever 21, and this is also a like contouring palette. That's what this is called. If I didn't say that, this is what that is, a contouring palette. Duh, Megan. But this sucks. I don't know why I ever think that cheap makeup like this is good quality. I probably spent like, I don't know, $5 to $10 on this. And I don't know, $10 is definitely a good amount of money to spend. It has cream bases on this side and your powders on this side. And I don't know, maybe it's because they're just really out of my color palette range. I mean, these are kind of close, but they're just so, like, this is just dry. Like, I don't know. It's just not very good quality, and I think I'm just going to pass on this one as well. I know how to contour. I don't need a specific palette for it necessarily. I just have a bronzer that I use and a blush that I use, and I do use loose setting powders. So I have all of those. I don't need something like, I'm just not a big palette person because I like easy everyday looks, and to lug out palettes all the time is just kind of not what I need at the moment. But I feel like we got rid of a whole lot of stuff, and we've minimized. I know this probably seems like a lot, but I feel like we've gotten rid of a lot, and I'm very excited. I appreciate your guys' help. thank you so much for joining me and listening to me ramble for 40 minutes. I do apologize this video was so long, but I hope you guys stayed till the end. I hope you guys liked this kind of video. I do want to do a few more in my makeup declutter series. So stay tuned for the next video. I think I'm gonna do lips because I have a gajillion lipsticks. So thanks again for joining me tonight. I hope you guys had a great time going through my makeup with me, and I appreciate you guys so much. If you like this kind of video, please like, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a great night. Bye.